But principally, the Taiwanese market has always been a very dynamic market with pioneers traveling, and 2016 was no exception. AVIAREPS as such has been very successful. During the 2016 year, because we won a number of new interesting clients. Corporate Airlines is one of them, and the connections between Taiwan and Panama and Central America are quite valuable, and we want to certainly strongly develop this traffic and the potential for copper. Equally, we've got also Europcar as a new client, so there's quite a dynamic in the Taiwanese market, and we expect even more. So we are happy with what happened in 2016 so far. But principally, we are there. We are appointed to open up a new market for them. Taiwan is not a new market for copper, but they considered AVIAREPS as being the right partner to make it new and different and larger. At the end of the day, AVIAREPS is appointed to make a product, a destination, an airline, a car rental more successful. So we will certainly develop, exploit the Taiwanese market with all its sales and distribution channels, with all the players, with all the travelers. We will create higher brand awareness, we will enlarge distribution and sales channels. At the end of the day, our commitment is to make it a much higher success for our clients. I mean, today it's important to turn every possible wheel which can influence decision makers and decision making from consumers and also travel trade partners. Logically, I can speak easy for our company because we are the company which is the world's leader in these businesses, representing destinations and making the sales, the marketing, the PR, the digital approach, etc. to attract the destination newly for international visitors. So more markets are being approached, the better it is, but budgets are limited. That's the name of the game as well. But we think that a very cost-effective solution, that a company is acting as a tourist board, as a PR arm in the respective source markets, is ultimately successful. Again, today we have to approach any kind of influence maker. We are with the consumer media, with the travel media, with the local travel trade very closely abroad, but we're also trying to catch up the consumer in the digital environment, and that's today pretty much key. That's where our company is in the strongest and fastest transformation to really find the interesting candidates or characters which could be of interest traveling to Asia. Consequently, that's a target group which we can attract for Taiwan as an example, to convert them into travelers and paying travelers. That is our objective at the moment. So logically, it helps by being active, proactive in a market, not reactive in the possible source markets. Open up new markets, travelers to Taiwan. So that's we think is the ultimate key. Principally, the phenomenon of the LCCs is something which we recognized over years. Very often it became much easier today to start an airline business, a low-cost carrier today. You need much less financial background. On the other hand, also distribution became more simple. What we recognized is it's not every LCC is a low-cost carrier. What they very often are is a low-fare carrier, but they do not necessarily have the low-cost elements done to the last degree. And secondly, it's so like every trend, if there is a new gold mine, which people can see, there is lots of players starting and starting also to digging for the gold. That's a very normal development. There's a consolidation, and this growth and consolidation is a very typical phenomenon which we see. So we are also acting for a number of low-cost carriers in the world. By the way, also for a Taiwanese, with Tiger Air, in the Japanese market, which is very important to us. The Japanese market is very important for Tiger Air. I think it takes a time. It requires a lot of dynamic. It requires not only low cost. It requires also flat hierarchy levels, and it requires a very fast decision making. It requires a focus very much in the first 2-3 years on more the load factors rather than the yield. And there's another of other things. Not everybody can be the winner. The companies we work for, we have to make them the winner of these developments. But we do and will see in Asia and in the rest of the world logic consolidations, which is going to happen because it's a normal trend of the time in any industry, also in the aviation industry, that there's 2, 3, 4, 5 players, and in the end it will remain 1 or 2 successful ones. That's not unusual and normal. What we see more to end up with this is to learn the best out of both worlds. So we have the legacy airlines and we have the low-cost carriers, and we have today lots of airlines which we call hybrid carriers, which have the element of low cost, the flat hierarchies, and the fast, easy decision making. But at the same time, they also participate in distribution channels like BSP to include the travel trade professionally. To use models which normal legacy airlines in the past have been using, and the legacy try to copy the low-cost carrier. So it's way more hybrid than a very pure LCC and a very pure legacy airline. Olympic Games are always a great momentum to bring a destination new on the world map. It's usually so that during the Olympic Games itself, prices are very high and the loads are really full. But before and especially after, destination is winning enormously in value. Now the air traffic between Taiwan and Japan is already, I think, in a rather good shape. There is legacy carriers flying these routes, there is carriers flying via their respective hubs to Japan, and we shouldn't forget there is a very successful and a dynamic Tiger Air flying to 8 Japanese destinations already. Well, Tokyo is just one, and that's very important because they happen the Olympic Games, not somewhere else. But I think from both ends, especially from the Japanese end, it's their responsibility to attract other destinations by incentive programs, by proactive approach, convincing them that they should launch fresh air services into Tokyo, ideally beforehand, and ideally 2 years before the Olympic Games are going to happen. But I think the Japanese tourist office is very well aware of that. Japan has an enormous growth of visitor numbers over the last years. It more than tripled. So I'm pretty confident that they're looking to destinations, logically also Taiwan, to attract carriers, increasing their flights capacity, their frequencies, or attracting new airlines, starting their routes to Tokyo in this respect. Well, I enjoyed very much being here 3 years ago, and I also don't forget the event, which was a very beautiful one. At that point in time, the Taiwanese market as such, the travel market and the whole environment came across very polite, very friendly, a lot of energy, I think a combination of a lot of positive things. In a way, a mixture between some countries in the region, but also very authentic own dynamic. That impression hasn't changed. I mean, I logically see more success right now. I see the people even being more focused, more targeted, and again, it has developed in the right direction. Our expectation is pretty high for the Taiwanese travel market.